What's good, ItzAWrap fam? We're back. I'm sick as fuck. But, gotta do this shit. So anyway, today, this was supposed to be up a couple days ago. But, things happen. So, before we get started, this is Jackson Pierce featuring JonnyCraig and PFV. There's a little backstory to this. So, we have a little idea what the song's about. Or we'll just do it as we go through the song. Alright. Yeah, I'm still smoking. Cut down a lot though. Less than half a pack a day. So anyway, if you've been watching the videos, you know that I talked to Jackson, and he's a really cool fucking dude. I love his music. I love his style of flow. He's got this raspy kind of, and his bars are clever, and you don't hear a lot of influences. I mean, obviously everyone has their influences, but you don't hear a lot of it. So he doesn't borrow styles, like it's his style. So I like that too. And so Jackson's been in recovery now for like 7 or 8 months. And he's been clean and sober that whole time. Congratulations on that. It's hard for me to say congratulations or and good luck and stuff like that when it comes to that, because it doesn't end, so it's never a congratulations, so it's always a work in progress. But I like to say, keep up that hard work, and that hard work is commendable. So as you all know, I'm struggling with some things right now, but I'm doing well. I'm doing really well with it, so not to worry. Everything is good. So Jackson lives in Florida. Apparently he moved to Florida when he decided to get clean and sober. Part of the getting clean and sober is changing people, places, and things. So geographic, it has a lot to do with it, knowing everybody and having a constant, connection around plays a big part in like relapse and stuff like that. So I think a big part of the reason that he's still clean and sober is the fact that he moved away from the situation he was in, went to Florida, decided he was going to get clean and sober. So we'll talk a little bit more about this as we go through this song. I haven't heard it, so I heard a little piece of the music, but I didn't hear any of the lyric, so I'm not sure how this goes. So let's get into it.
Gotta admit, this is hurting my heart, but for me, finally the healing's gotta start. The two of us lost touch a long while back. Don't even touch anymore, relationships been cracked. I used to think that you and I would spend our lives together. It's coming.
Okay, so first off, he's singing this to someone, to a woman. So songs to an ex. It's like to say goodbye, but not to like rip her apart. It's to say goodbye and say like, what happened and stuff.
Clear in the mirror, things don't last forever. I thought I'd always be the one to caress and hold you. We could make it through.
You know, let's go back and just let's listen to his words.
Gotta admit, this is hurting my heart. But for me, finally the healing's gotta start. The two of us lost touch a long while back. Don't even
saying like this hurts in my heart, but this healing's finally gotta start.
Even touch anymore, relationships been cracked. I used to think that you and I would spend our lives together. It's coming clear in the mirror, things don't last forever. I
thought that you and I would always last forever. But in the mirror, it's becoming clear things don't last forever. It's a fact. I can hear it in your voice and in the lyric that there's somebody that you cared about a lot. And part of the story that I got was that this was a very toxic, codependent relationship, and there's a lot of different meanings, a lot of different examples of being codependent, but I think this is the reason that this is like not coming at my ex and ripping her apart is because the simple fact is it was toxic on both sides. I think he said they were together for 5 or 6 years, something like that. So, and once it's toxic, it just continues to get more toxic, more. So.
Thought I'd always be the one to caress and hold you. We could make it through anything, just bring us closer. Fate showed us that we weren't meant to be. Indecent exposure, but we're still.
Fate showed us that we were never meant to be. Indecent exposure. Like exposure, like a picture on a film. So fate showed us this picture. We were never meant to be. Indecent exposure. I told you, my guy's bars are clever.
God soldiers, we deserve closure. Good, bad, and the ugly still don't want another to hug me. What we once had was special. Trying not to lose my composure. Memories, conversations, I wish time went slower. Now here we are apart, only 5 years older. This song.
Here we are, now we're apart, only 5 years older.
Ain't here to hurt you. Get your head and take the hits too. It feels so wrong. Why don't you let go? I'm not here to hurt you. Get your head and see the tears fall. I'm torn in two. Please just let me go.
Yeah, this first the closure that I know we never brought. Hold me a little closer when you're nervous and in thought. No sense in fighting over wars that we already fought. Lay these rumors down to rest and maybe then the shit'll stop. Man, I never cheated on the road. Nah, and not a single lie was told. I never did you dirty, but it wasn't cause I love you. That's just never how I roll. I don't know why you
He pretty much said I never cheated. Not one lie, not one single lie was told. Never did you dirty. This is I think this is PFV. Never heard of him, but I will check out and will try to follow this dude because I like this. His flow sounds really clean and I like it a lot.
treat me like a person that I'm not. I don't think you got a soul, now you're caught. Find yourself, cause you lost. Don't be asking for my help. Let it rot, let me live and just focus on myself. Get out, I don't want you to be around. You up and left when I would hold it down. There's nothing left.
Get out, I don't want you around. You up and left when I would hold it down.
To say don't make a sound. The years have passed, you should have figured out, yeah.
The song's not here to hurt you, but you had it.
I always like that, the little yeah at the end of a bar or at the end of a line or something. Adds that a little emotion. Yeah. I don't know. A lot of people do that. I think it's dope.
Take the hits too. It feels so wrong. I'm not here to hurt you. You hadn't see the tears fall. It's so wrong. Please just let me go. Please just let me go.
Right there, he's asking, please just let me go. That's part of the codependency. I can't let you go. Even though I know I have to, I can't, you know? Because there is that love there. Regardless of the relationship or whatever was never meant to be, you spent that much time with that person, you love that person, you care deeply for that person. And part of that codependency is, I can't let you go. He's asking it right here, please let me go. Please let me go so we can have some closure. We both deserve that. I almost feel it a little selfish in a way, you know? But that's how our brains work. Especially an addictive brain, an addictive personality, a codependent personality. I was in a relationship like that for 11 fucking years, bro. The first serious relationship I ever had. Was in it for 11 years. And I know I can't get those 11 years back, but had I took a different route in the beginning, my life would have been a lot different right now. And I'm not making any excuses or anything, because those are my choices, but I know where this is coming from. I really do. I couldn't leave. We knew it wasn't right 5 years in. This is exactly 5 years in. We knew we weren't even in love with each other. But I cared about her. And I felt like, I needed her. She felt like she needed me. We couldn't leave each other.
Please just let me go. Please just let me go. Please just let me go.
So I guess the other part of this story is this guy that's singing was, his girl's, one of his girl's favorite artists, or maybe her favorite artist, I'm not sure. So him getting on this song to say goodbye to her was just really surreal. It's just a really surreal thing. And I appreciate this because most guys, aren't going to own their stuff. They're just going to trash the ex. And there's a lot of songs out there that do that. This is different. This one a lot different. This explained that to this. Can't get somebody better to tell a story like this in Jackson. And I know we didn't stop and annihilate and analyze his bars, because you didn't need to. You absolutely didn't need to. This is really good. The production, all key production values on this are on point. This little animated video is so on point with the lyric and the beat that's going. This was really well put together. The mixing and mastering, man, and the beat, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Jackson's flow, he just topped himself with this one. And the other dude, man, I can feel his emotion coming through his lyric too. So, you know, I'm going to be looking for PFV and IAmJonnyCraig, because that hook is beautiful too. And I want to go back to the beginning and listen to the other variation of it, because you only hear it once or twice. So, oh well.
Gotta admit, this is hurting my heart. But for me, finally the healing's gotta start. The two of us lost touch a long while back. Don't even touch anymore, relationship's been cracked. I used to think that you and I would spend our lives together. It's coming clear in the mirror, things don't last forever. I thought I'd always be the one to caress and hold you. We could make it through anything, just bring us closer. Fate showed us that we weren't meant to be. Indecent exposure, but we're still God's soldiers. We deserve closure. Good, bad, and the ugly still don't want another to hug me. What we once had was special. Trying not to lose my composure. Memories, conversations, I wish time went slower. Now here we are apart, only 5 years older.
This song ain't here to hurt you. Get your head and take the hits too.
My bad, I was just thinking that part where he said we both deserve closure, I thought that was a different part of the verse. But it's not. But that's good. We got to hear Jackson's verse again. So, yo, fam, please share the fuck out of Jackson's video. I'm gonna link the original video in the description. Please share. Share the fuck out of this. This is amazing. This is amazing. Like I said, this is so different because he's not casting shade on a person. He's not slandering her. He's not defaming her. He owns his. He knows. This is really good. This is really good. Everybody on here did an amazing job. The production value across the fucking board is on point. I can't stress that enough. Jackson's drops are getting better and better every single time. You can see it every drop. This is so dope. I'm glad. Yo, Jackson, I apologize that this is coming out late, bro. Things happen in my life, and you know it's hard to control some stuff. But thank you for linking me to this. Thank you. And fam, remember, like, share, comment, subscribe. Slide over there, man. I'm dropping links. Follow homie, Twitter and Insta. Boom. You know, let him know in the comments of this video that I sent you over there. We're doing this thing today. We got a couple more. Stay tuned. It's a wrap, yo. Peace.